NBA 2K21 demo is here. And in the demo, you can get a head start on your My Career by jumping in and trying out the My Player Builder. To start off, you have the option to download the My NBA 2K21 mobile app to scan your face into the game. Once you're good with your appearance, it's time to try out the builder. This year, we've added more skill breakdowns to choose from, so make sure to take a look and pick the right fit for your game. Then, choose your physical profile, modify your attribute caps, and you pick the takeover you want. After you've personalized your build, it's time to test your potential. You get to select the overall you want to play as for the game, all the way up to a 99. Then it's time to pick your badges. The upgrades available are based on the attributes you have in each category. And it's your decision on how to divide up the badges. Do you want to max them out with a few Hall of Fame badges? Or do you want a little bit of everything by using bronze and silver? It's your call. Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds and play 1 test game for each one. In the NBA 2K21 demo, you can also hit a quick game. That's right, you'll be able to play 5 total games with access to 4 stacked teams. Current Clippers, current Bucks, all-time Celtics, and all-time Lakers.
Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
2KU is also back in this year's demo, so if you want to get a feel for the game or just work on your skills, there's no better place to do it. Are you ready? Because your path to NBA 2K21 starts now.
I can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my player started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
See, I was gonna talk about the Lakers, but then you bring up that argument, and I really don't have anything to say about it, unfortunately. So that's a low blow.
So I'm going with the Celtics.
I'm gonna go with the Lakers. It's on, Alexis.
It's on, let's go.
Stop.
Kobe attacking, and Kobe throws it down home.
Game time, hang time, moving the plug in the power, ayy. Came with a charge in my alley, charge to the game like it's credit, your team crowd need an edit, yeah. I see face and get it, hold up, that's good, need a minute, need a play to revive, let's get a shot pressing. They say what I say, they got like 20 moves and like 100 problems.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And tonight's game may be won or lost. On that front line, Smitty, what makes for an effective front court tandem, do you think?
I think, first of all, if that tandem can switch on pick and rolls, that tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this will make them great.
Interesting. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. And for the Heat, they've got Robinson. Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Nunn in at the point. Now here is McGee. He kicks it to LeBron. Drains it from beyond the arc. LeBron's got the first 3 points tonight for the Lakers.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Here's Nunn. Stolen by McGee. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Here's Caldwell Pope. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Who better to run the offense through? LeBron making it all look seamless.
Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Outside Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Shot clock at 5. Good D by James.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And here are the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Here's Nunn, covered by LeBron. 11 feet away, drained for 2 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Here is McGee, following the score by Miami. LeBron kicks to McGee. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. They get it back. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control. Able to adjust off contact to finish the play. You know, perimeter scoring more important than ever. However, Anthony Davis, an elite scorer who still gets it done inside.
What's up?
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And you look at the top scorers in the league, not too many players 6'11" or taller.
Anthony Davis, the Greek Freak, and Karl Anthony Towns, the common thread. They can score facing the basket. All three franchise players.
None. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Green. Outside, Davis. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Butler from outside. Rebounded by McGee. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
After all these years, Danny can still get up and pull down rebounds and then makes good on the second chance opportunity.
Here's Nunn. Outside Butler. McGee with the block. They retain possession. Green against Robinson. Offline with his three. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Loads it up for Davis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Nunn. James covering. Nunn passes to Jones. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Lakers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. LeBron outside, pass to Davis. Over Jones. A second chance effort, and the layup good by McGee.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early.
A whole new group on the floor. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Now here's Dragic. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
Miami with the ball. Outer dishes to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Caruso. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
No good from Dragic. Lakers leading by 12. Waiters inside the three-point line. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hero passes to Dragic. The 3 connects from three-point range. Dragic has got it back down to within single digits for the Heat. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Howard in the post. He's against Olynyk. Howard can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Crowder kicks to Dragic. Shoots over Kuzma.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are, just as fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
Dragic is out there with Hero. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as this game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
And steady, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
The first one falls.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Alex Caruso. No good on the second free throw. Well, this term load management now is something you hear about, read about all the time, Steve. Do you think we'll ever see the regular season shortened by a few games?
You know, Commissioner Silver has talked about it, and it's been thrown around 75 games. I will say the NBA has done a fantastic job, along with the Players Association. There's longer off seasons. I mean, and there are also longer time throughout the All-Star game. There's not as many back-to-backs.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Bounce pass from Morris. Here's Howard. Kuzma outside. Waiters surveying the D. No good from outside.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Here's Dragic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Dragic has got 7.
You know, Goran Dragic has a tight handle. Really allows him to get anywhere on the court he needs to be.
Smith outside. And that one hits back iron.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates. With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. He made just that one in the first.
Peters on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Howard misses. The Heat trail by 6. Hero passes to Dragic. Here's Hero. Kicks to Crowder. Fades back. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Leonard against Kuzma. There's the pass to Morris. Shoots over Dragic, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Kuzma.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Lakers will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Howard. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And James subbed in for Dion Waiters. Here's Nunn. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The kick outside to Butler. Fires the three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Jimmy Butler, not a pure long-range shooter, but good enough to keep defenses honest.
And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Adebayo throws it down.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
.133 left in the first half. James, the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
1:07 left in the first half of basketball. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Misses the three.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Morris with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Nunn, following the basket by Markieff Morris. Nunn passes to Butler. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Good on the 13-footer. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
When Butler's not challenging at the rim, this is the next best thing. Does a lot of his damage from the mid-range.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Outside, Green. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Over Adebayo. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Shoots.
Making a great play to challenge the shot. LeBron's D can shut you down.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Goran. How would you say you guys have done in the first half?
I mean, we are battling. We as a team, and if we're gonna play like that, I think so. We're gonna be okay.
We'll see what happens in the second half. Thanks, Goran. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 9 points. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys have been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to their lead.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 9 points.
In Miami last year, they had a shooting problem. Bottom third in the league in field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and free throw percentage. Hard to win that way in today's league.
Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. Los Angeles leading by 6. McGee dishes to James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steve, when you look at the Heat's roster, what you really see is a lot of toughness, length, and athleticism.
Yes, all of that's great as long as you can also put the ball in the net. Now we know roster construction is a fluid thing. Miami has a talented front office. They leave no stone unturned in trying to build a championship contender.
That one is off. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
The Heat trail by 7. Passes to Butler. Over Davis. And it's Butler missing.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Now, here's Green. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Robinson passes to Nunn. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Knocked away. Feeds to Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
The Heat trail by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. And it's Butler missing. The drive by James.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Olynyk finds Iguodala. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside Dragic, just 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Howard dishes to Waiters. Rebound by the Heat. And Steve, over the last half-decade, Andre Iguodala has been a force off the bench.
People get so worried about who starts a game, but who finishes a game is more important. During crunch time, you can always count on Iguodala. He's such a smart player who comes through when it matters.
4 on the shot clock. Wide open. And that one goes long.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Poked loose. Here is Howard. Pass to Smith. Kuzma, right side. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Raiders no luck. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Makes it off the glass. Dragic has got 9 points.
Boy, the defense was physical on that play, but Dragic has added strength over the years and able to complete the bucket.
Now here's Waiters. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. No good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's the break. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuzma can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive verdict.
And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Dragic against Howard. Pass to Silva. And here is Olynyk. Caruso grabs the miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Waiters doesn't go for him.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Here's Hero. And that one is good. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Often the way you end quarters has a big impact on the outcome of the game.
Now here's Waiters. Sweet little floater. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Very shifty. Waiters able to create space off the dribble. Sends it home.
Now Dragic. 9 points in the game so far. To the wing right side. Here's Hero. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles leading by 7. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Davis. James, that's a two-pointer. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 10 points for LeBron.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Crowder with it. Guarded now by Morris. Outside Crowder. No good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Green gets it to go.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis and finished off by Davis.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Nunn passes to Crowder. Robinson against Green. Outside Butler. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Timeout called the Heat.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Checked in for Jay Crowder. The Lakers also with a sub. JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Here's LeBron after the Heat pick up 2. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
One shot.
And James no good on that one.
Last season, the trade request for Anthony Davis became public. A $50,000 fine when his agent confirmed it. A tough situation for him and New Orleans.
Now here's Butler. Here's Nunn. From outside off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one's good by Davis. And a minutes restriction last season for Anthony Davis. There was talk, Smitty, of shutting him down completely.
The league said no, Kevin. The fans, he's still a fan favorite in New Orleans, and they paid their money to see him in large part. Now a new team, hopefully it works out for everybody.
And it's out of bounds, the Heat able to retain possession here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 5 to shoot. Butler passes to Jones. Deep 2 from Robinson. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. And